Y'all, I still have a wonky throat. I can't wait to show y'all what I got the other day, okay? And I'm going to do that after I make this video. I really don't know how to start except to just jump in here. In the last couple of weeks, where's this other one? Here it is. I've had 3 visitors that were very interesting and very informative. And I was informative back to them. Let me just say, they are not happy about San Diego County's resources used and abused. So, with that said, I'll tell you about the first visitor I had. This was a lady named, well, I'll just show you her card, y'all, because I don't want to mispronounce her name. You could see down at the bottom, she came from Aging and Independent Services. Now, y'all will remember that Phil the Stalker was expressing his worry about me. The reason was not so much about that. The reason I blocked him is because, as y'all know, I have a couple of friends that go over to the Nasty channel, and they kind of let me know what's going on. So Phil was also over there. In my opinion, you are either for one or the other. So I'm pretty sure that it was Phil that made a call. And of course, these calls can be, and most of the time they are, anonymous. Now, if I called, I would not be anonymous. If I called because I was worried about Stephanie, first of all, I would talk to her and I would tell her. Now, Phil had my email address. You all have djditz54@gmail.com. He didn't reach out to me in the email. And neither, I might add, has the leader of the Nasty channel. Now, when I think of this person, there's one thing that comes to mind, one word, and that is coward. Now, he knows exactly where I live, and he's put that on his channel. And I know where he lives, about 45, and I would never put his specific information out there. I just wouldn't do that. It's wrong. But he lives about 45 miles northeast of me. I don't know why he makes all these wild accusations and tells all these lies, and he has people that don't even know me just ripping me up. They don't know me. So I want to say that this is an invitation for, you know exactly where I live. So does just about anyone else, thanks to you. But I do know that from all of my landmarks and stuff, it's very easy to figure out. I'm not trying to hide. I'm not. I don't have anything to hide. Now, I'm serious. I am inviting you. Come here to the little blue cottage. See that I am truly living here, that my name's on the paperwork, that there's no scam going. You know, I mean, if I was a person who honestly believed what you seem to believe, I would go check it out myself. You can come with me. You can come with me. You can meet John. You can meet AJ. You can meet the other John. You can meet whoever just happens to be there at the time. The guys are transient. They move around to different parts of Oceanside. They don't want to be hassled. You know, you could do that so easily. And if you need gas money, I'll send it to you. I won't send you a bogus gift card, okay? I don't play games like that. But anyway, please do come. I want you to come. I want you to see the clothing, although it's almost all gone. And see the supplies that my viewers have so generously donated. And I don't know if there's a way for you to contact Amazon to find out, am I returning this stuff? I can't imagine that they would give a stranger that information, or Walmart either. But you might see a couple of guys walking around with new t-shirts on. I know John loves his new jeans he got, that my friend Larry here in the park donated to him. So anyway, I digress. Okay, so this lady came from Aging and Independent Services, and we had a nice long visit. And she asked me one question that sticks in my one brain cell. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm froggy. You remember in the, I knew I wouldn't remember, that what's the kid that had the thing that stood up, that little gang of children? Anyway, there was a kid in there called Froggy. But Alfalfa, that's who he was. So anyway, after we talked for just a few minutes, she was satisfied that I was fine. I'm not a hoarder. I do live here. My little dog is hypoallergenic. Hazel does not shed. I shed. But anyway, she was so sweet. And she said, the question she asked me was, so you're okay and you're active? And I just laughed and I said, sweetie, look at my yard. I do not have a gardener. And she just laughed. So that was the result of this visitor. Now then, I had about, I think a week later, oh, by the way, Phil, no hard feelings, sweetie. I appreciate somebody being concerned about me, but I've said many times, I take care of my mental health. I see my psychiatrist at least every other month. I'm determined that I'm going to be healthy and live the best life I can. Okay, so these folks are from, I'll show you this one. They're from the county of San Diego. Oh, and here's the lady that came. Okay, so they were very informative, and they told me right off the bat, we had somebody call us and make a complaint. Well, it doesn't take an investigator to figure out who that was, okay? I don't know why that you would want to deprive people of some good food, that have to dig in the dumpsters because they're hungry. What does that say about you? That you would deprive 15 or 20 people of good hot soup and a good sandwich and some homemade baked goods, cookies, cake, whatever. I don't understand that. I really don't. You say you're trying to do the public a service. Depriving people of food, that's not it. It's not it. But anyway, these folks came to visit me, and I'm glad they did. So thank you, Ferd. They were very, very nice and very informative. And it turns out I do need to have one of these. Can y'all see? It looks a little blurry to me. It's County of San Diego, Department of Environmental Health, Food and Housing Division. And their acronym is so long, LFCFO. And that's Limited Service Charitable Feeding Operation Registration Application. So, turns out all I have to do is fill this out and send it in. And I think I may just go and hand it to them. It's very straightforward. And the law says that cooked foods, that you have to take them out of the package and that you have to actually cook them yourself. Has to be done in a, what do you call that? A commercial kitchen. Now, a while back, Bread of Life, instead of having church groups, y'all know they provide a hot meal 6 nights a week. Good food. I have served in there, and so I know how that is, and it's awesome. It's just like what you and I would sit down to dinner. So I'm gonna speak with him about using their kitchen 1 or 2 days a week. And these folks told me as long as he says that's okay, then I'm good to go. In the meantime, I'll get my registration in. I will provide packaged food that's as healthy as possible. And I can give them all the baked goods I want. Now, I don't really understand that, but that's the way it is. So anyway, after they did, they talked to me for quite a while, over 30 minutes. And my friend Jerry came up, and he had his wagon with a big thing on it. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is that? But anyway, he came while they were standing there talking to me. And so they asked me to sign on a laptop, of course. So I signed my name on there. And a little bit later, they came back. And they said, Deb, we just wanted you to know we completed our report and we're going to email you a copy of that and you'll have it in a few minutes. Boom. Modern technology. So they emailed it to me and I saved it in my documents. And I was able to print it out, but it doesn't look very clear. But I took a screenshot of it, and of course I blacked out my name and I blacked out my address, except for Oceanside. I don't really know the point of that. But anyway, I'll try to show it to you here. I know that if I'm showing it to you, I think when you're looking at the video, if you do it in the landscape thingy like this, horizontal, you can see it better. And also, I'm pretty sure you can pinch it bigger. Now, you will see by looking at this report, there are two columns. One of them is points, and the second column is points earned. I earned the maximum amount of points in every single thing on this report. So you guys, there's no way that anybody is going to stop me from what I feel like God wants me to do. Now, do I need to do it in the correct way? You better believe it. And I will. And it won't take me very long. And I met a lady who has a friend who has a commercial kitchen. So I'm not going to be stopped. I'm not. And we're working hard over there at the encampment. I'm getting ready to go over there now. You see, I got my boots on. And Marissa's pink boots, just like mine, came, and I took them over to, she wasn't around at the time, so I swung through McDonald's and got, you know, 2 meals, one for John and one for Marissa. I made another little video, y'all, about what happened on Saturday. It's heartbreaking to me. So I'm going to end this video with the invitation again. Ferd, come down here. Come down here and see for yourself. I just don't know what you have against me. I mean, are you my 5th husband? He's the only one I've never talked about. You might have to ask yourself why. But anyway, thank y'all for listening. And I'm going to put this report in the thumbnail. And I hope you'll be able to, you know, pinch it open. There's a lot of categories on here. And so I'm so excited. This next video is so cool. It's what I picked up the other day. And I wanted to wait until I got it perfect, but I just can't. So I'm going to show that to y'all in a few minutes before I head out. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging with me. I'm so thankful for y'all. Very thankful. And do something fun today. I definitely am going to. Talk to y'all later. Bye now.